Hi guys, welcome to Sentimental Reviews here on YouTube and on Instagram, and today I have a Goose Creek candle review for you guys. So this is my, I think, fourth candle from Goose Creek that I've been burning, and at the end of this video I'm going to go over my experience so far with Goose Creek, if I plan on purchasing from them going further, or anything about Goose Creek. So if you want to have and hear a Goose Creek chat, you can stay at the end of this video, but right now I'm just going to go over my experience with this candle, which is Farmhouse Pumpkin. So before I get started, I love this collection's vessels. Like, I have this one, Farmhouse Pumpkin, and I also have Everything Fall, and well, I haven't lit Everything Fall, but look at how pretty this fragrance is. So again, you have the pumpkin, this beautiful scenery, and then when this is lighting, the reflection of this orange and the light hitting the orange is so pretty. Like, it actually seems like a nice fall image. And honestly, the video probably is not doing this wraparound justice, but this is such a pretty label. Like, you can even see it glowing. I am really enjoying how this is burning in this vessel. So let's go over the fragrance notes that are in this candle. So we have notes of Farmhouse Pumpkin, spiced cake, and vanilla buttercream frosting. So on cold, I got a hint of that pumpkin and a little bit of a spice cake note, but mainly vanilla buttercream frosting. So I'm kind of enjoying this fragrance, but I don't think it'll be a repurchase for me for many reasons. But one, for some reason, the spiced cake note in this fragrance while burning, the first 30 minutes to 60 minutes, it's reminding me of the spiced cake note that's in circa 1955's Mickey's Spiced Bundt Cake. So, and I decluttered that fragrance because I didn't like that note. So the vanilla buttercream frosting is helping that spiced cake note tame down a little bit. It's not that this is overly spiced, but it's just the way that the spice cake note in this fragrance is smelling. I'm just not liking it. And then I'm getting a very faint hint of pumpkin. I love pumpkin fragrances, and I honestly don't think that I burned enough of them this season. And honestly, starting November 1st, I'm going to burn holiday candles. I still have one more pumpkin fragrance. I think it's what is it? It's the Little Devil from Kringle. So honestly, I hope next year and then the other one that I did purchase this year, but I love, that was my favorite pumpkin fragrance, is Toasted Pumpkin Crunch from Caramel Sundays. Like, that one was a powerhouse. It was so strong. It was so great. Like, that was my number one pumpkin gourmand this season. But anyways, the pumpkin note in here is not strong, and I was just wanting it to be more pumpkin forward. So I think this candle is like 50%. No, I'll say, yeah, 50%. No, I'll say 40% spiced cake, because I'm getting like a cakey note to this. It's not like a vanilla cake. It's more like again, like a spiced cake. It's very dense. But then I'll say, so that's 40%. I'll say 50% you get the vanilla buttercream. So it's you get that very, I think it's a nice vanilla buttercream, but compared to caramel sundaes, because that's my favorite buttercream now, I don't think it's as like authentic, but you can still smell it. It's a nice one. It's better than Bath and Body Works buttercream note that I've smelled before. I do like Bath and Body Works cream cheese frosting. I just don't think I like the vanilla buttercream frosting from Bath and Body Works. So this vanilla buttercream frosting is better than theirs, but not as good as caramel sundaes in my opinion. And then you get 10% of pumpkin. And honestly, again, like I was saying, I wish this had more pumpkin than, than it actually has. So yeah, that is my experience in terms of fragrance. Let's go in terms of strength and performance, which is another, I guess, not so great point from this candle. So again, let's go to the overhead here. Honestly, clean burn. I have very or to no soot here. And then this candle's almost done. You can see the wick clips there. So that is how it looks like while burning. And again, like I said, the vessel is beautiful, but let's talk to the actual strength. So this is honestly a weak performer. I know Tracy over at 3 Week Thesis also said that this was weak when she actually burned it, when she did her lit review. Well, her haul video, and then at the end she ranks them and she burns them and just gives her first impression. So this honestly was a little bit on the lighter side. I know some people said that it got stronger. For me, it personally didn't. So I had to burn this in like my bathroom / shower area in my master bedroom, so I just closed the door, and honestly it was nice in there. I just think that this would only be like a 5 because I tried burning it in a bedroom and it did get lost. So I'm gonna say 4.5 to 5, and honestly I'm glad that it wasn't that strong because I feel like I would have not liked it because of that spice cake note. So overall, guys, I would not repurchase this candle. I'm glad that I tried it because I was like on the fence. I was like, should I get it? Should I not? Should I get it? Should I not? Because I want a good pumpkin fragrance. But now I know for next year that I'm not going to purchase this candle. So if you're done, that was my review. So if you don't want to stay for the Goose Creek chit chat, you can just leave. Make sure you hit like, subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. So now let's get to the Goose Creek chit chat. So let's see, I've purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 fragrances from Goose Creek. So I've burned honey beignets, which honestly I did like that fragrance, but the longer that I burnt it, it smelled burned. So I actually got wax melts in those, and I'm burning them currently in my bedroom because I recently got a wax warmer, and best decision ever. So I'm thinking moving forward, if I do like a fragrance and then I listen to reviews and people are saying that it kind of smells burnt, I'm just going to try it in wax melt form. You know, at least it's not like, you know, a whole candle burning, it's just some wax melt. So I did like that one, and I was like, so many people were saying good things, but I didn't experience good things from it. But then right now I'm burning it in a wax warmer, and it's a huge difference maker. So if you're worried about Goose Creek and their burn, and like sometimes it smells burnt smelling, I would suggest their wax melts because I'm trying that right now and it's awesome. So not candle form, but let's see. Our family kitchen was amazing. I would definitely repurchase that one. I decluttered blueberry pumpkin streusel to my friend over at the Scented Space. I just could not deal with it. I do not like fake artificial blueberry scents. I think it's just like, what is that word? It's a personal preference. I just personally don't like it. Like I like artificial strawberry, I like artificial jam fragrances, but I'm not a huge blueberry fan. If I do, I guess it has to be a real solid one. Okay, Farmhouse Pumpkin, this is my review for that one. So right now I have 3 more candles from Goose Creek. So I have Harvest Hayride, which I did start burning, and my initial thoughts is that it's a very interesting fragrance. So stay tuned for my review on that one. Everything Fall, but I think I'm saving that one for like November, mid-November, because it is too hot to burn that. The same with Everything Fall. And I recently got Hufflepuff, if you just saw my short, and I'm honestly really liking how that smells on cold. So am I going to be repurchasing from Goose Creek? I'm not going to be doing crazy hauls, but like if I really do like something, or if it's something is overhyped, I guess, I like to, jump on the hype train because I get, the fear of missing out. So I will definitely purchase some candles, but I'm not going to be doing huge hauls because again, I'm trying to burn 80% soy wax. But honestly, I have been enjoying some of their fragrances. I just feel like I have to be very strategic as to what fragrances I do choose. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit a like and subscribe. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.